One of the landmark summer events here in South Florida could be in jeopardy. We're talking about the mini lobster season.
As CBS 12's Al Peffley reports, some feel it will help reduce the spread of COVID.
In late July each year, numerous divers take to the water for the annual two-day lobster mini season. But if the governor decides to cancel it, a lot of divers may have to change their plans.
From my perspective, I don't see a need to cancel.
Taylor Malashenko, a recreational diver from Vieira with 10 years experience, came to Riviera Beach to go diving on a charter boat to look at sea turtles. She feels lobster mini season is safe, even though the state of Florida is dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic and people are urged to avoid crowds and stay 6 feet apart.
Underwater, it's just not going to be a problem. I think on the dive boats, people are wearing masks, they're staying separated, you're outside, there's a big breeze, so I don't see that there's an awful lot of risk there. These are not big crowds in a single cluster getting together.
Isla Mirada in the Florida Keys has sent a letter to the governor asking him to cancel lobster mini season, which is scheduled for July 29th and 30th. The letter says, quote, "The risks that come with the influx of visitors due to mini season, especially during this pandemic, far outweigh the potential economic benefit to our local economy."
Wear that mask.
One charter dive boat captain says he feels it would be reasonable to cancel lobster mini season because he feels we need to take into account the safety of healthcare workers.
If they cancel it, the government or the county make that choice, and I trust in them. I believe that they know what they're doing.
Captain Alexander Edwards, who's co-owner of the Narcosis Dive Company at the Riviera Beach Marina, says if lobster mini season is not held, the average charter dive boat would lose anywhere from $6,000 to $10,000 in business for that two-day period. Other divers feel it should not be canceled, and some would be disappointed if the governor does decide to cancel it.
People on the charter boats that we're going on today can just social distance. I don't think it would be appropriate to cancel it. But, I'm not going to argue what the government says.
12-year-old Marley Slewinski from West Melbourne, who's been diving for less than a year, says she's looking forward to lobster mini season.
It wouldn't concern me as long as they are on a boat that are taking the necessary precautions. It wouldn't worry me.
We reached out to County Administrator Virginia Baker. She says they've been talking to the dive industry and they're already operating at 50% capacity and social distancing and doing what's needed to stay safe, so she sees no reason to cancel the lobster mini season here in Palm Beach County. She also says we are not Miami and we're not the Florida Keys and we don't have the same level of dive activity that they do further south, so she feels it would be safe to go ahead with lobster mini season. In Riviera Beach, Al Peffley, CBS 12 News.